welcome in everybody. For those of you who don't really know us, haven't really showed up before, we are the Xanity System, person with a whole bunch of people in their head, and that's pretty much the simplified version of it. There's more information about the disorder that we have that gives us all the people in our head down below, or we have commands for that. So feel free to check that out if that interests you, but we are here for games. And today's game that we are going to be playing is called What Remains of Edith Finch, which is a walking simulator game with a lot of emotion, atmosphere, and I have never played it before. I do have a friend who played it who said it was about 40 minutes of game time for them. Now, I tend to be bad at video games. So we'll see how long this takes, and we're planning to start up Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice sometime after this. We're still working out some kinks about how to make the game we were playing Thursday playable again, because there is a glitch where a very essential item in the game has gone missing, and unless we interact with that essential item, the game will not progress. So even though we did find online versions of the tool that we need, because it's a book that tells you how to do the puzzles, without actually being able to do the inputs of looking through this technical manual in-game, it will not progress. So that game's on hold until we figure that out. We might just play it through again on our own and come back to it and stream it once we've gotten to the same place we were before with all of you, with the in-game manual still intact. But even though still there is not yet finished, we do have many other games we get to play. One of them is this, What Remains of Edith Finch. Thank you for the lurk, Lurian. Enjoy your drive. I hope it is safe and enjoyable. I used to do drives just to chill out, honestly. Thank you so much for coming by and chatting with us. So, quick announcements are pretty much the same announcements as Thursday if you were here with us last stream. Our new streaming schedule, I know how to speak. Thursdays and Sundays. Generally in the afternoon or evening. We do not have a specific time of day because it depends on our health, energy, everything like that. But we are definitely dedicating our Thursdays and our Sundays of November to streaming on those days, enjoying our time, chatting with all of you and sitting with all of you and exploring these games together. Yeah, I already mentioned later we're going to play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice some other day after we finish What Remains of Edith Finch. And in December, we will likely have a different schedule, so keep an eye out for that. We're hoping that soon we can give you times of the day and be able to just put the schedule into the Twitch schedule feature on the About page. So, without further ado, let us begin the game. Just wait. The computer will catch up with us in a second. There we go. It's very dramatic music to start in on. What Remains of Edith Finch? Looks like we're on a boat. Ooh, I can look around. That looks like snow. I don't know if that's snow, but that looked like a little bit of snow. Ooh, look at the reflections in the water. I love it when video games add that detail of like the water reflection effect. It is super freaking cool. So can I move around? No, not yet. I have a backpack. I have some lagging issues. Don't do this to me. Ooh, I have flowers and a book. Edith Finch's book. Let's open it. Okay, I have to drag the mouse to open it. Here we go. Oh, nope. I can figure this out. I swear. It's just opening a book.
This isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay. Just gonna start at the beginning with the house. What house is this? Oh. I think we're having lagging issues, which is silly because I did test everything out before getting started. So hopefully everything decides to play nice today. So, how is everyone else doing while we're waiting for the scene to load? Doing good? Having a good day? Did you guys have your breakfast? Did you have your food of the day? We are still working on our many cups of coffee and have gotten a pumpkin spice coffee. And it's a little different for us because we usually put caramel flavored creamer in our coffee, and we decided to go with French vanilla so that we could taste more of the pumpkin spice. Ooh, where are we? This is pretty. And unfortunately still just a wee bit laggy. But hopefully the lags will work out. If not, I will take a brief intermission to turn off some background programs to see if that's part of the issue. This is gorgeous though. Are these, I think these are oak trees or pine trees. Probably pine trees from the way they've been cut, but the leaves look like oak leaves. I wonder if the developers were picky about the kind of trees they were making. Alright. Oh, I can walk forward. Can I run? No, I cannot run. Here we go.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh. Lived here until I was 11, but wasn't allowed inside half of the rooms. That's a really pretty flower right there. And please let me know if there's too much lag on the stream itself. The game has smoothed out a bit for me already, but I can kind of see in my playthrough that it's jumping around, and I don't know if that has to do with what settings, and I just don't want to make anybody motion sick while watching. No trespassing. Looks like they have surveillance cameras. These purple bellflowers are just everywhere. They look absolutely gorgeous. So what seems kind of neat so far is that we're like actively exploring a flashback as we're going through Edith's journal. I assume this is Edith anyway. Look at her gloves. Look at the gloves. I want a pair of knitted gloves like this. Those look cool. Okay, so how do I open? Wait, let me open. Do I pull? Do I move? How do I open you? How do I open you? I figured it would be like the book that I had to move the mouse. But I'm moving the mouse, and that's not opening it. What if I use the scroll wheel? No, the scroll wheel isn't it either. Excuse me, game. Game. You have the most creative mailbox on the planet, but how am I supposed to open this? Maybe if I step backwards? That's not it. Game, please. Game. I beg you. Let me open the mailbox. Can I keep walking if I don't?
Back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, her brother Lewis died. I want to know what's inside that mailbox, but I don't know how to open it. Do not know. Nope, that wasn't it. I pressed E. And no other buttons are letting me open it all the way, so I don't know. So we're gonna keep walking through this memory of not being back since Lewis died. Oh, did you see the letters fall on the ground? Oh, that was cool. This is such a detailed flashback. Interactive. I don't have interactive flashbacks.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Well, it looks like we have come back to the home with the mysterious key. And the words made me very aware of a fork in the road. I'm pretty sure up leads to the house. But what's down here? What's down here? More purple flowers everywhere. They're gorgeous. Oh, lag. Laggity lag, lag, lag. Dear lag, please and forever, goodbye. No. No, I'm gonna have to adjust some of my computer settings for sure for future streams. Because I can play these games fine when I'm recording, and it's smooth as silk. But once the streaming is active, it's not as smooth as silk. So I gotta do some research about what that means. Oh, it's a creek. Oh, I cannot jump in the creek. I was gonna get my shoes wet, and they don't want me to get my shoes wet, and I think that's rude. I want to get my shoes wet. Missing person. I can't interact with it. It's just there. Oh. Could you imagine being a kid and growing up in a place like this, though? It's amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Okay, I think we found all there is to find down here. Saw the missing poster. It just had a picture of a house, not a person. So, how do we get back to where we were? I got lost already. I feel like... Okay, maybe this way.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So she left her family home and thought that she was never gonna come back. Which is interesting, like, have you never come back because you're tired of this place and you want to see new things?
Comfortably silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
Or because family wasn't that great, you never wanted to see them again? But the foreboding feeling of being in the woods... There's another missing. Oh, there's an actual person. Milton Finch. Is Milton her brother? Age of disappearance at 11 years old. So he went missing at 11? Or did she say she had a brother Lewis? Yeah, another missing poster of Milton. I wonder who Milton is. We're gonna follow the trail of missing posters. This isn't haunted or cursed at all. Not at all. Not at all. But this isn't supposed to be a horror game, so hopefully there are no jump scares. Hopefully there is no ghosty shenanigans. This is an old freaking truck. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to cuss on Twitch, to be honest. Some of us don't care and we cuss like a sailor no matter where we are. I would rather be careful
The
though.
house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
So anybody else who's read the Harry Potter series, issues aside with the creator, does this look like the burrow to anybody else? Like the description of the Weasley home? Just stuff stacked on top of each other? Like who is living all the way up there? And are there no storms that make this like incredibly dangerous? I like the observatory though. I hope we get to go into that. I definitely want to go into the observatory. Oh, that's cool.
Once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me even then.
Yeah. That does seem like an odd joke. All of these missing posters of Milton. I can't interact with any of that stuff. It's a metal dragon. Like, that kind of joke is like, I slayed the dragon because it killed my husband, and that's why the dragon lays bones dead in the swamp. But it almost seems like somebody was trying to do a theme park attraction, or that somebody was a metal artist, which is something that we toyed around with for a while. We did welding courses. At the same time, we were doing.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
This house made her uncomfortable. So she just didn't like the house and the land. It was the uncomfy. Didn't want to come back. But yeah, we did welding and art at the same time for a while and wanted to combine the two at some point. Just never got there. Don't have the welding tools at home to make our own thing, and living in apartments is not conducive to welding. You want to do that shit in a garage, well-ventilated space that does not have a lot that will catch on fire.
13-year-old. I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
This is fantastically introspective. So, she got the key, never wanted to come back to the house because she was scared of the house, because the woods were uncomfortably silent, like there was something hiding there. And she's been given a key in her mother's will, so her, like, Milton is missing, Lewis died, and her mother died. Gary's potting mix. Still here, like somebody's here. Oh, and a ramp. Did somebody use a wheelchair? Seems kind of steep. Kind of steep for a wheelchair user. Not that I use one and know what that's like, but...
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay. Let me lift the thingy. My goodness. See, with the book, it was so intuitive to just move the mouse. And in this case, it's not being very friendly. I think there are secrets I'm going to miss because I don't know how to open them. That's weird. So I press the E button, move the mouse up, click the mouse button, click the right mouse button and nothing happens. Left mouse button, right mouse button, nothing. Scroll wheel, even clicking the scroll wheel, nothing. If I press E, move the mouse around, press the mouse button. If I press Q, F, I don't know. I didn't know how to do this. So let me see the controls. Camera control, normal. I don't know what a reticle is, and that's it. That's all we have for controls. Okay. So on this map we have Lewis and Milton. So Milton was her brother too, and he went missing at age 11. Edith was born later than either of her brothers. Milton is my age. He should be 30. He went missing at 11. Interesting. I wish I understood the game controls a bit more, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're smart people, right, chat? Smarty smarties. So we're gonna find another door that the key will open to. Maybe it's the back door. Like, everybody's dead, but this place seems like it's held up pretty well. I love wind chimes. They captured the noise perfectly. That's awesome. Okay. Will the key... Oh. Dog door. What's happening? Get in through the dog door. Gotcha. Gotcha. I might change the graphics settings because of the lag.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Same. We had a house for a while when I was a child that there was a doggy door, and sometimes I preferred to use that. Let's see. VSync off, resolution quality, let's turn that down. I forget what anti-aliasing and processing are, but we're gonna change some of these. No, I want post-processing on medium, thank you. Shadow quality on medium, thank you. Texture quality on high. Oh, there we go. Medium, high. Draw distance, I don't know what that is. Effects quality can be high. Or auto detect optimal. Maybe this will help. It wants ultra for everything. No. No, at most we're going to have high. High. Medium. Okay. So I'm hoping that helps our lag just a little bit once the game boots up. Because a smooth gameplay is fun gameplay. Well, I had a bike that color once. Actually, I have a bike that's kind of built like this now. I have to change the tires, though. We still have just all this material, so is everyone dead and nobody's cleaned up the place? Oh, the freezer's been cleaned out. That's something important. I can't read it that well. It's all good. It's fine. We don't need to read that. So we had some very handy creative people. Probably some whittling. Those look kind of like whittling tools to me. Definitely wrenching on the car. Bikes galore. Old vacuum cleaner. Did you hear that creak? Is it the garage door? What is that?
For the first time in years.
2010. Okay, I got that door to work. It looks like, yeah, nobody's cleaned up since somebody died. There's a plate, a candle, old microwave, amazing cabinet. Just
But
gonna
instead of
admire
a
the
family,
cabinet.
there were just memories of one.
Instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Lewis, who died, he was pretty old, huh? Well, not that old, just like in his 40s when he died. Edith, Eddie, Dawn, Lewis. That's a cute picture. Oh, that shelf broke. And a single bowl is still just chilling in the middle of the shelf. I love it. All of the cooking recipes. All of the cooking recipes. I wonder if those are based off of any real ones. Are those all clean or dirty? That these dishes look spotless for being in the dirty dish section. What's that?
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Oh, that works. Chinese is a good delivery food. I like Chinese takeout.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except for cat, Molly.
Yeah, that would become cat food real quick. I eat salmon, but like only baked. I do not have fried. Oh my god, that's a lot of salmon. The cat, you guys just need to start taking care of all the feral cats on the planet. And okay, here's something I just noticed. There's an access chair. So that ramp being for somebody in a wheelchair makes more sense. But the narrowness of the kitchen is not.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Like a smile with too many teeth. Laggy, laggy, lag. Laggy, laggy, lag. Hey, yo. Okay. So, but this door is all caulked up. What's up with that?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What? What? Buried somewhere in the library? Do you mean like their ashes are among the books? You didn't fit their body into this. No. No. And you cocked it all up. So, like, of the people who recently died, how are they going to be. What? Why would you. This is weird.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
That last night. Did you and your whole family leave? Ooh, I like your necklace. That's a cool necklace. I can't see it very well, but it looks cool.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Yeah. That sucks. That really sucks. Especially he went missing when he was like. He went missing when he was 11. And he was born 7 years before Edith, so he was the middle kid. Oh look, everybody's mail all nicely sorted. That makes my organization brain happy on stupid levels. Like office organization and organization tools just makes us so fucking happy, and there's not much good reason for it except for it makes brain go yeet. Can I open this? Let me rotate. Yes. Oh.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Grandpa Sven built the whole house and this box. What a skilled craftsman. Look, it's a Sasquatch in the background. That's great. That's great. Barbara Finch. Babies. Bug collectors. Bug collectors. gives me the heebie-jeebies,
Mom
but I
always told
respect
me to
it.
stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Just stay out of the basement. Even though you're an adult and I've died. Or is Edith? Yeah, Edith's an adult, I think. They have so many books, my dudes. So many freaking books. Rez, hey, how's it going? How have your streams been? Look at all the books. Witch's Kitchen, Wild Beast, The Hunter's Roast, Raw, Foul. There's a second Labyrinth book. Keep needing to play this. I don't think I ever did. Did pretty good. I'm glad you've been doing good. Yeah, this is my first ever playthrough. A friend told me that it took them only 40 minutes to play through the whole thing, and I'm hoping I can stretch it out a bit more. And then after this game, we're probably going to play Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Although I need to figure out some of the lag issues.
Had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Getting a lot of support is awesome. What sank? Like, I zoned out while she was saying that. What sank? The Book of Wonder. The Infinite Jest. I'm wondering how much research the creators did into different kinds of books. There's 2 of the Book of Wonder. So this family had an issue with collecting a lot of the same book, or it was a creator choice and they just copied and pasted multiple elements. Brez says, Hellblade is so good, but yeah, I think I heard this game is usually longer. Yeah, everybody has their different play style too, so I think it will largely depend on who's playing it, how long it takes for the game to be played. Because there's always completionist, there's always speed run, there's focusing on the story, the objectives, and then there's exploring, and mostly I'm exploring. I'll probably take at least 4 hours seeing it if there's collectibles and seeing if you can read each book. Right, exactly, which so far yet I cannot. I can look closer. But if you have more luck, I would love to see it, honestly. And there's so much to look at, honestly. Yep, collectible whore here, so I have to explore everything. So you were the one if you were playing the first Spyro game.
The night we left.
If you played this first Spyro game, you'd be the one playing it for months on end. So she keeps alluding to this last day they had in the house.
It was after Mom had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
An oxygen tank with wheelchairs still there. It definitely looks like people got up in a hurry. Like, things are not... The kitchen was cleaner than this. Was there a child? Was Edith really young when when this supposed bomb went off? Oh, that's peek into the garage. We got into the house through a doggy door in the garage, so that's kind of neat to see it from inside. It looks like they definitely spent a lot of time on the water. I don't know if they went on that cruise liner that showed up twice, and there's actually... Is that blood? No. It's red wine. Oh my god, that made my heart drop for a second. What the hell? And chairs just tipped over, broken glass. Like, who could blame me for thinking that was blood? That's oh, I remember lamps like that. The stained glass lamps. Some of my family members had those, and I loved them. I thought they were one of the neatest things. Okay, so I think we've explored the whole bottom layer of the house. Rez, I don't know if you were here, but this closed off door Someone in her family said that everybody has been buried here. Like, every Finch who was ever alive is in this library that is sealed off. It really concerns me. There's something she said that just really concerned me. And you can tell that there was somebody who's been actively using a wheelchair.
Milton disappeared. Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. They
Yeah,
retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Peoples. Peoples? It's all cocked up, and there's another door that has that caulk foam on it. It's so weird. They put the ashes in the books, or maybe made ink out of the family's. Ooh, I, I didn't think about using ash to make ink. That makes a lot of sense. I was thinking it has to be cremation, right? They have to be ashes, or they wouldn't fit in the library at all. Like that better not be body parts. Why are there so many doors that are caulked shut? I'm starting to feel like everybody was insane here. The Liberty of Babel, Time and the Gods, Jabberwocky, The Big Book of Homeschooling. There's so many titles. The King in Yellow, The Infinite Jest. We saw a couple copies of The Infinite Jest downstairs because this family was not shy of having multiple copies of everything. So let's see what's in this room. The rooms got sealed up and peepholes were drilled in protest. I would think so to the ashes being used as ink. That's my theory. Well, I have to go, but I'll be back later. Let me know how it is. For sure. I hope you have a good time, Rez. Thank you so much for popping by and chatting, and I take care of yourself, all right? Let's see what's in Molly's
Molly
room.
always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
So it seems like Molly died as a child still, and then they sealed off her room, which is an interesting way to deal with grief. But also, like, I absolutely want that some of these decorations in this bedroom. Absolutely want them. That is amazing and cute. Just, whose room would this be?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Oh, got a little lag. Great Uncle Walter's
My
room.
mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
But why are you going to seal up room after room? Why? I don't quite understand. Oh, the lag, the lag. Chill out, Mr. Lag. We don't want you here. You were not invited to this party. You are not invited to freeze my frames. Thank you. That's a train. Great Uncle Walter liked sharks and trains.
Passages, but I never believed him.
Oh hey, we found what the key goes to. Key her mom gave us in her will.
My mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, cool. I've always wanted to explore a house with secret passages. That's amazing.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Tea. Tea party and crayons. This is an amazing little room.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just
saving. Save point. Hey, we're in Molly's room. Holy crap. Secret door. Secret passage to Molly's room. That's a cute whistle.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Can I see that again? No. Just that brief moment. That was so cool. I'd love to build that for a gerbil. This family seems like so creative and eccentric and bad at dealing with grief. Another shark. What did Molly read? The Jungle Book, magical realist fiction, The Weird Tale, Monsters of the Deep, Bedbug, 9 Lives, The Call of the Wild, A Book of Memories. Okay.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, it does kind of have that feeling. Oh, this is so cute. Little piggies. Little piggies. Little piggies. Piggy, 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 piggy. Jellyfish. Molly seems like a cool fucking person. However young Molly was when her room got sealed, though. Don't know. I don't know how old or young she was. Is that Molly?
Sadie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
So Grandma was all like, I'm gonna chill out in this room and remember this child. And Mom was like, stop that. That's pretty neat. Looks like kind of like an ancestor's altar, kind of like just a small space that you make to honor people in your family. Oh, hey, there's the dragon, and there's the dad. There's Molly in the castle, which is probably the house. Can we look at the book? The Book of Molly Finch. Nope, no, let me open it. There we go.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh, it started when Mom sent you to bed without dinner? That's so ominous, Molly. It's so ominous. Are we getting Molly's memory now?
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
We're in Molly's memory now. What's this?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, you ate it all. Or did you? The books are still here. Alright, we're gonna go over towards the cabinet with a little bit of laggy lag. Laggity lag, lag, lag. It's not as bad as the lag that we were getting with Young's Labyrinth, but I do need to figure out some computer
The gerbil
settings.
food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh man. Well, is there anything else before we go out into the hallway? Aw, broken starfish. And it looks like it's fall or winter time, or just that the tree is really freaking old. Okay, alright. It is dark in here. Get ourselves around some of the toys and open the door. Hey, Molly has her own bathroom. That's kind of neat. The sink is super freaking tall, though. Everything's tall.
I ate a lot of things that night.
That's a bad thing to eat. That's not something you should eat. Child, I'm worried for you. Please. Please don't eat any more decorations. Please don't do that. I'm please don't tell me that you're gonna eat the toothpaste. Oh no. Don't eat. Don't eat. No. Child was hungry. Just needed real food.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh. Molly can transform. Or is having very interesting dreams. And we're just gonna sit through the lag. There we go. Give me control of my game. Thank you. I am a cat now. This is normal. I am also purring. Can I jump? Oh, I can jump. I can jump as a cat. Oh, cool. This is...
Be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
This is so cool. Oh, I jumped a little too far. Where'd the bird go? There's the bird. How do I get to the bird? Oh, that's a good jump.
Didn't even look at me.
Huh. As a child, that's upsetting. As a cat, why are you surprised? Good jump. Can I go up to the nest?
The babies were all gone.
They've hatched and flown. It is wintertime after all, so it's a bit... Up! Oh, the birdie! Oh, we're climbing through a tree and it's so cool!
I jumped and I almost got her.
Why are you trying to catch the birdie?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
There's cool things on here. More piggies.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Yeah, platforming in a walking simulator is cool, honestly.
I gobbled her up.
Oh, something happened. I heard the sound before I saw it. There we go. I guess we're gonna eat a bluebird. It's fine. It's nature. It's how life works. It's fine.
It was an owl.
And suddenly I was an owl.
All I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh, that's cool. Am I supposed to fly? I can control the flight. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Catch the rabbits. I did catch the rabbit.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. I flew off to find something bigger.
Hearing a kid tell this story is just... beautiful and awkward at the same time. Like, yep, swallowed a rabbit whole. Didn't chew one bit. I've been told to chew all my food. I didn't do that. Oh, another rabbit. Alright, here we go. Time to hunt. And we have food.
It's almost too big to carry.
And
I was choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
okay.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
This is a strange dream. Am I gonna be okay? Ow. Oh, okay. Alright. So how do I need water, obviously, or I'm gonna die. It is ice out. I am...
I rolled off a cliff and
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna survive. It's fine. Oh, this is a little weird to control because of the constant swimming back and forth. Makes it feel a little disorienting to like turn. No, I think Molly died before there was Animal Planet on the TV, so it's kind of cool how much she knows. I guess we're gonna eat the seal now, guys. It's fine.
I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good.
It's fine. This went from cute and interesting to very murderous very fast. Alright. Let's get the seal.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Okay. What? Am I the seal now? I am an eel. I am an octopus. I am an octopus. Whoa, this is cool. So we have another game we've been interested in playing called Capoca, which I didn't know What Remains of Edith Finch had all of this going into another perspective situation, becoming other things. But Capoca does a lot of that. It's also walking simulator type, where you
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
I forgot what I was saying. Capoca, you start as like a bird and you get to be many other things. Do I have to eat the bird? Nope, bird is scared. Crew only. What the heck? So I've never played a game as an octopus before, and I love it. As weird as it is, it's kind of weird. Let's not bother the humans that can kill me right away.
It was big, but I moved real quiet.
What is that? Fire extinguisher? Is he drinking? Are those... Oh, that's a lamp. Oh! Okay, I scared myself! I guess we eat humans. It's fine. It's fine. We started as a child eating things that we shouldn't eat. Became a shark. Now we're like the Kraken. The music is getting louder. What is over here? I wonder if this is one of the boats that was in the pictures around the house. We're gonna eat a drunken sailor. We're gonna eat a drunken sailor. We're gonna eat a drunken sailor in the middle of the night.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
So I hope you guys can hear the voice that's narrating for us. That's a huge part of why I'm quiet, because this is so story heavy and I don't really want to miss or talk over it. Being like my first playthrough, and I want you guys to also know what's going on in the game.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
And this is like, it's so strange and takes a lot of, like, takes away my ability to talk about things, because like I don't know what to say about this other than like, wow, is the animation really freaking cool. The artwork is amazing, but like also the gameplay, like I am playing as a tentacle monster.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly,
Wow.
that was me again.
Suddenly I was me again.
I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I got chills. I got chills running down my spine. We both know I'll be delicious. No. What? Okay, we're back to being Edith now in the present time. That was strange.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. Drew ourselves as Edith. Look kind of teenager, young adult like. And then we just drew Molly. So probably as we explore each of the family members, we're going to fill them into the book. I like that. That's cool. Okay. So, Kitty? Anybody else here to Kitty? Where'd it go? Where'd the precious meow meow go? Ah, lag. Lag, no, don't do this to me. Please? Please? Let's see. Maybe if we adjust some of the graphics just a little bit. I forget what anti-aliasing is. But we're going to move everything to medium. And hope that that helps. Where's the kitty? There's the kitty! It looks pretty different than from Molly's memory. Like, oh, I can walk out here. Okay.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Um, Edith, your mom bothers me just a little bit. She's confusing. What is that? What is all of that? Is that did a statue fall over? Is that what that is? Strange. Very strange indeed. Okay, so we're still having the lagging even with the graphic settings adjusted. I need to, I don't know, defrag my computer or something maybe. Oh, we found yarn and paint.
Time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Yeah, I bet. It sounds like you had a better relationship with Great Grandma Edie. That's interesting. Paintings of birds with candles in them. Is that like the bird used to live here and now this is their home? Is this like what Edie did with Molly's room before their mom closed it up? A lot of the same books again. 9 Lives, Monsters of the Deep is a new one. Mummification, The Magic Mountain, The Giant Squid and Other Monsters. We weren't just now a giant squid who was going to eat Molly. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, VHS tapes. Oh, it's nostalgic.
He gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh. Great Grandma Edie and then Edith being Edith Jr. Okay, I get it.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Why did they? Because of a little forest fire. Well, it seems like the house survived the forest fire, so that's something. I like Edie more and more, but Edith, your mom, seems a little on the controlling side. Built in 1937 by Edith Finch. What a claim. So the Jungle Book, The Illusion of Life, Tales from Beyond, Barbara Concepts. I think that's an art thing, I don't know. Couch in a Cupboard. Joining the Great Majority. There's so...
He told people Sven was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Well, yeah. Okay, so he was building a slide, so like the amusement park idea. It was probably a slide for like the kids to play in the swamp at home. And after building this like ginormous house, it's interesting that the slide is what killed him. What was the last book Edie was reading? Norwegian folk tales. Nice. Mad respect. Oh, there's a shark. There's sharks everywhere. The shark and the squid monster are reoccurring themes. Oh, I wonder who that was supposed to be.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Oh, so I wonder if our knit gloves are from Edie or if we started knitting them ourselves. Because when we crawled in through the window, I was like, yarn. And we have gloves on that are yarn made from yarn. Oh, there's everybody, 1943, 1949, 1952, 5. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. I like it. There's Lewis's hand, Milton, and then Edith in 2004. I like Grandma Edie. Grandma Edie seems like a fun person to talk to. My library when I was a child had like one of these types of playhouses where one side was completely open and it was just a house that you could put different characters in and stuff, and that's really cool. Oh, of course she got her pills, but she always smelling fine. Grandma Edie got her perfume. It is like a museum, which is part of why I like it, honestly. Who's Odin?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, so Norwegian folk tales. The family is Norwegian?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Just sitting here with my mouth open like, what is happening? I gotta hold the button all the way down, too.
Waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
No!
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Even though the house was swallowed by the waves, they found Odin's body in the new family cemetery. So I wonder when the library's gonna come.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Because someone had told her that every Finch who was ever alive was buried in the library. So now my brain is like breaking. Like, is this like everybody who's named Finch now with Molly's mom and Sven? Or like, did they go back to Norway and exhume the bodies in order to cremate them again? Wow, okay. So how do I put this down? How do I put it down? There we go. No. That's not it. How do I put it down, guys? How do I put it? There we go. There we go. I just had to walk backwards. It's fine.
What's wrong with this family? It goes back a long ways.
Odin Ingeborg. Whatever's wrong with this family goes back a long ways. I get it. You notice that something's off too. Hey, it's one of the 7 dwarfs. The Mysterious Death and Thereafter by Odin Ank. See, I had to turn down the video quality a little bit. Sven and Edie. All these books! Why do you have so many books and so many of the same copy? Like, you have Oryx and Crack and Oryx and Cracks joining the great majority. The Magic Mountain, a book of memories, which was in Molly's room. Another book of Norwegian folktales. Can I leave out this way? Can I look through the people? No. There's a reflection in the people. Finches, Finches, Finches. Okay, so I think we need to go back the way we came. That looks unpleasant. That just looks unpleasant. I'm not even going to say much about it. It looks not nice. So did they share this room? Like that was his side of the room and this is her side of the room? But I think it's a one-person bed. They left on a Tuesday. Tuesday morning. Is the last pill bottle that's open. Interesting. Shrine sketches. Oh, so she does make family shrines. That's cool. That's a neat feature. Alright, can we leave again? How do we get out of this room? How do we leave the room?
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh no, not a carpeted bathroom. No, no. I am so uncomfortable with plush carpeting anywhere near a toilet. I've lived in so many places where horrible sewage things happen, and that's just not the thing. So Edie was in touch with her inner child. That's beautiful. I love seeing people who are adults who are not afraid of toys and playtime and having fun and enjoying themselves. A second medicine case in the bathroom with Tuesday open also, and then her classic pink perfume bottles, some orange and green nail polish.
His first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Oh, it's not Edie's choice
It
then.
was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, it bothers me on so many levels. Oh, is this gonna open too? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
They made a pop-up book together.
Last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That was fun. I had to move the mouse in every direction to move all those tabs. I like that. Okay, so film.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah, this is the red room, which makes sense to have it connected to the bathroom so that you have fresh water. A timer. I can't read that. Oh, what's over here though? What's over here? See, there's the red light for the red room so that you can develop the photos without destroying them. Chemicals that you need for that, stacks of photos. Murder probe clues exhausted. Who thought who was getting murdered? Well, I want to go down this way then. Once the, there we go. Just gonna kneel down and go over here. That's not a shot glass, is it? Can't tell if that's like chemicals or alcohol. Milton! Milton was also an artist. Very creative, intelligent, eccentric family we have here. For sure. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Another save. Another save spot. What is going on? Fort Calvin. And this is definitely designed like a museum. Who was Calvin? Oh, how cool would it be to have a bed and have a drawbridge, like to have a rope bridge, the bridge in your own. I want this house. I understand like it feels creepy and it's probably like haunted as hell, but I want to live in a house like this. Oh, Fort Sam. This one's not closed off. He does have storage space up there like Calvin does, but it looks like it's used for storage space and not like explorations and fun. Except for, why would you go to the red room? Cigarettes. So Sam was older. Sam was much older than Calvin, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, and he made his own photo slides, so that was probably what was up with Odin. I can come up here after all. He wanted to be in the military. And he drank some booze, apparently. Okay. So they still both had like their own fort thing going on. Samuel Finch for obtaining 120% in the something. I can't read it that well.
And that he never talked about him.
Did Grandpa stay in this room as a grown grandpa? With his twin stuff right across from him?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yeah, your grandpa and your mom, like I understand. Everybody grieves in their own way, but it bothers me.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
What else is going to happen? Welcome back, Lurian. The game is really fascinating. There's a minor lag that happens once in a while. I'm probably going to have to change some of my computer settings somehow. But it's a really fascinating game. Like, we're going through the whole family and we keep picking up like journals or picture books or whatever in each family's room and become that family member experiencing their own memories. And it's kind of interesting because at one point we were a younger girl named Molly who had this really elaborate dream of becoming a cat, becoming an owl, becoming a shark, and then becoming like a sea monster. So we got to crawl around like a sea monster for a while in the game, and I've never played anything like it. It's really cool and interesting, and I keep finding myself just kind of like staring at the screen with my mouth open, flabbergasted, because I don't know. It just kind of takes my breath away, the artwork and the delivery of everything. So I'm finding myself more and more speechless as we're going through the game. And there's like a lot of different ways to control.
And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh no.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh no.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
I got chills. This is not good.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I mean, who as a kid hasn't tried to swing as high as possible? But, like, this is not necessarily a safe place to try to do that. Oh no.
The day he made it was 95. And he did.
Loop the bar! Right. Oh man, so this family has had a lot of loss. Like, the character that we're playing is the only one left alive.
The story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
He died in 1961. Oof. So, yeah, the sketchbook, we're filling in, like, the family tree and pictures of everybody in the family as we get to know them. And we learned that great-grandma Edith is the one who's made, like, these memorial pictures of everybody. And she's an amazing artist, for sure. So, also, like, how cool of a fucking bedroom is this for kids? Like, Calvin has a whole spaceship up here with a bridge.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, there was the rope here that keeps this side of the room completely closed. And they were twins. And I think as a grown man, Calvin's twin lived in the same room with his brother's bed right across from him, which makes me uncomfortable. Who is this? Another secret passageway? Show me another secret passageway in this old house, please. Yes! Oh, what? What? I want to live in this house. It's probably haunted as heck, but I want to live in it.
Pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
What's in here? More books. The amount of books in this house could open up a library, especially because they often have copies. Just so many copies of books. So, like, there's so many books. I can't, like, Cosmic Cuisine, Witch's Kitchen, which we found a copy of that in downstairs. Secrets of the Stove. The Aleph. I think Aleph means 0? Raw Fowl, also downstairs. But can I go up here? No. Don't want me to go up there. Alright, I'll get back down. Wait, don't freeze on me. Don't freeze on me. Okay. We are back. And Barbara Finch, so somebody in the family was an actor?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Because Barbara was in Big Pictures, apparently. More books. And they're kind of hard to read because I turned down some of the graphic settings. From Cove to Stove, The Holiday Feast, another copy of Witch's Kitchen. I forgot what I was saying. I just distracted myself. What is behind this sealed door? Oh, it's Barbara's room.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Interesting. So that's Barbara's room sealed off. Who dat?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
But Odin died in Scandinavia. We learned that earlier. So this must not be the original house that she's talking about. Or else I am very confused. 2 more closed off doors. We have Calvin and Sam, so we can actually look in here even though we were just in there.
Spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That's what I was worried about. Because there's cigarette ashes on Sam's side of the room and stuff, indicating like he's definitely older. That's sad.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
No. No, that's unique to your family, Edith. The sealed rooms with the peepholes, that's not normal. That's not normal. Gravity's Rainbow. Another copy of Labyrinths. The King in Yellow. Another copy that we've seen before. What's about? Time and the Gods. Sven and Edith Finch. We've been in this room too.
Last time I was in Edith Senior's room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Yeah, because Edie and Edith are both named Edith, but they call her Edie or Edith Senior, and we are playing as Edith Junior, the last remaining person of the family alive, which is unsettling in itself. Oh, what a comfy chair! That looks like a very comfy chair. And then there's the second floor, which I like some houses that are designed like this to have a banister and a look over of what's happening in the family. Oh, and we've been in this room too. This was one of the grandfathers, and that started the travel through the secret doorways. That's Molly's room that we've been into already. So I'm going to try going back into the hideaway spot. Can I? Can I go back into the hideaway spot? I can! Secret passage! Secret passages! Ahoy! Laundry detergent. Okay. Alright. Milton was here. And here's Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
A little bit frozen. Just a little bit frozen. Well, she technically was a child star, wasn't she? Like, no, we're not going back in there yet. So this is Barbara's room. She had some music, and it's pretty much just a museum now. This is where the Sasquatch pictures come from. Apparently from Barbara's contribution to the family. What is Dreadful Stories? What do we have here?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Well, let's read about it. What's it about? Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the Surprise Engine. Oh, give me.
Her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in
That's
a
right.
lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to
Ow.
the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your
What
basement...
the hell?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks.
Oh.
Back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
We saw that music box.
For him, right on cue.
So we can explore the basement ourselves soon.
Reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, seems like the audio and video are a little disconnected. That's fine. We've opened the basement. We're going below. And I think around the next save time, we're going to take a 10 to 15 minute break.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I like that the animation has changed to stay in the realm of the comic book. Thank you. But next save is when we'll start the break. But I hopefully will enjoy it indeed. I need to use the bathroom in particular. Can I get in here? Can you let me in? How do I get into the... There we go. Just whack
Here
things.
is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? Actual radio news? Impaled and ate his family. Okay, so there's a lot of creative stuff down here. That much we can see. There's also a punching bag down here, which shows not only does he do art, he exercises, which is good. Don't freeze on me now! Don't do it! Don't freeze on me! No! There we go. And we have returned to normal technical functioning. There's nothing to the left, it seems like. That's all just a bunch of crawl space. So we're headed to this little white door over here. Don't lag on me now. There we go. The slow walk.
Bridge rattled.
No.
Still.
No. That's unsettling. Just slowly creep up on the fridge. What a jerk.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Scared. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
Yeah,
Out. But she kept a little something
good for her.
for him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara!
What?
Walter? What's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Okay. Alright, so little brother Walter is scared about something upstairs. We're still in comic book mode. So, time to go help the little brother. It's definitely Halloween. The library hasn't been closed off yet. It was closed off in Edith's time. And there was also what's all that? There's also like an assistive chair. I knocked something down. It's fine. It's fine. That's a lot of boxes in the way. So this way. Where are you, Walter?
Orcas Island Police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
What on earth?
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
No. Kick to the gut. That's right. But where's her little brother? This is so creepy. This is so creepy. Okay, so we know that when we were in here before that there's a secret tunnel.
She played her part beautifully.
This is so creepy. Like, the music has my heart rate up and everything. So now we're in Molly's room. What the heck? We're gonna knock him out.
She sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay. Oh, what the heck? Home invader? Better not be a family member just trying to scare her, because, like, no. Especially not with, like, what's going on in the radio. And then it would really suck. Like, I was defending myself from a home invader. Turns out, haha, it was my uncle. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
What the heck? What is this? What a crazy night. Absolutely insane night.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What? No. What?
Saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
What?
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
What?
She had a taste for stardom, but unfortunately, so did her fans.
No.
The police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
What?
Little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara,
I am mortified.
is all they ever found of her.
No, ew. Ew.
I call a real eerie tale.
Is this even a real story? Or is this just somebody's, like, fantasy recreation? Because it is a comic. But, like, ew. What the heck was that?
All I wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah. It could be a nice homage. Very... I feel like my brain is melting, though. Like... I don't understand. This weird... Family is so weird. So she lived to be about 16 years old. 24, 26, around there. Hey, she likes horses too. Nice. Barb Street. The old days where people would steal street signs. Strange Labyrinth, a film by Lady Gregory. I might have to look that up during break. Because, oh, Barbara smoked too. Or somebody hung out here and smoked with Barbara. Happy birthday, Barbara. That cake is still there and it's old and moldy. Ew, gross. Center Stage, The Poetics, Tales from something, The Red Carpet. So all the books in Barbara's room are definitely related to show business, including her outfits. I wonder how she died, because everybody here has died. That's really interesting. Alright, let's go through here and see if we can
I
find...
know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
True. True. That is indeed why she did not want you playing with the music box.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Well, I'm sure we'll find a key somewhere for it. We now know that there's a key in the music box downstairs that we can use. So we are going to go check that out ASAP. ASAP. Because I want to see what's in the basement now. Give me the key. There we go. Heyo. And the game is saving. So, right there, we are going to take an intermission break. Okay, we are back. And we're going to quit stream break. Sorry that wasn't working during intermission today. I also during break, on top of like using the bathroom, getting a snack, water, more coffee, stretching. Thank you for the reminder. Leah, Lorian, can I call you Gage while you're on? Because I know that's your name on social media, Gage Stone. Or do you prefer to be called like LLL? Sure? Okay, Gage it is. Thank you for the reminder. Also, for anybody else in stream who has never seen Gage's content, Gage does artwork, taught me a lot about how to make my V avatars better and what other programs I can start using soon to add to the effect of what's going on for you guys in stream when it comes to seeing a person's face. Has sketch days where they take requests in their Discord server. Of course, be very respectful about your requests on sketch day and understand that there's a limited amount of time and multiple people. And also Dungeons and Dragons shenanigans. Overall, check out Gage at Lurian. on Twitch. I think you will enjoy him. I know I do. Now I'm gonna start up What Remains of Edith Finch again, and I was looking during intermission at what was going on with my computer elements, like with memory usage and everything like that, and it turns out like a lot of the lag might actually be because of my V Avatar program. Gage says, I mean, the worst thing that happens if you break the rules is we razz you in chat forever. Yeah, jokes are abound. I like the little back and forth we had about finding a king dummy to help us manage life as dumb people. So yeah, razzing in chat is for sure something that will happen. The game needs to catch up to itself and realize that we are streaming, because it's going to lag for a little bit. And I think most of the lag is because of the Avatar software. So I'm going to be looking into free software that might take less resources to run my face in virtual form for you guys, so that we get less of these lagging issues during all these games. Because an issue, like we played Young's Labyrinth a month ago, and it was so laggy that it was just completely unplayable, but the lag happened even when I wasn't streaming. So that's why Young's Labyrinth has been canceled for the indefinite future. Sven. Do you think this is Sven's workshop? VC Face and V Magic Mirror are both free. I've downloaded both of those, and then I downloaded 7-Zip, but 7-Zip is refusing to run on my computer, so I'm not able to unzip those installation files yet. I'm not very tech savvy. Like, honestly, at some point I need somebody else to do all of the technical side of the stream on my behalf, and I just get to show up, sit here, and talk to people. Oh, we need to make sure that you guys can actually hear the game. Here am I going quiet during the narration, and Edith is talking, and you can't hear her. Gage says, that's wild. I've never heard of 7-Zip being weird. Hit me up on Discord. We'll see if we can sort out. Bet. Thank you very much. I will definitely hit you up about that. I might just have to, I don't know, maybe defrag the computer. I think it's been a while since I've done that. You're not supposed to do it too much, but maybe she was hiding presents. If you guys were here before break, we read a comic where somebody was hiding in this fridge, so I'm kind of freaked out that it's being highlighted for us to open. It's a little freaky.
Turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What? More secret doorways. More secret doorways. More secret doorways. Oh, let me open this one. Thank you. What is happening? It's a cave. It's a very dark cave. And I have too many glares on my screen to see the cave very well. But I can turn off the light, and you guys can still see my V avatar with the light off. Okay. I can see better.
Asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Lag, lag, go away, come again, no other day. So, Barbara died somehow. We don't know exactly how. We read a comic that said that she was destroyed by monsters, but we don't know if that's true. And it looks like somebody was preparing for nuclear apocalypse.
Imagine all these stories.
Tasty beans. hobby things. Walter got old. And so Grandma Edie must have made that painting. Let's read about Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Ew.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Rotate, rotate, rotate.
Monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Peaches.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
2005. From 76 to 2005, and like nothing has changed down here.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
The shaking has stopped.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
We're Walter now.
I'm done waiting.
Lag, please go away. Hey, lag, not today. Hey, lag. There we go.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
There's another secret door. Walter sequestered himself in a secret basement bunker that was stocked for 30 years worth of food. Didn't talk to anybody else in the family as far as we can tell. Oh, I'm not allowed to walk that way. And 30 years. 30 years isolated. Look, there's the crutch. There's some story behind the crutch for sure. All right. Another bunker. What is down here? This family is so eccentric.
I know it's out there.
More supplies. More cereal.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Yeah, so earlier we were playing Molly, and she had this really interesting dream where she became like a cat and an owl and a shark and a sea monster. And the sea monster crawled into her bedroom and hid under her bed. And like she wrote about it in her journal, being the sea monster and then becoming herself again. And Walter thinks there's a monster too that also took Calvin, even though we know that he died by doing loop-de-loops on the swing.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
The artistic delivery of this game is jaw-dropping.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
And bring us back. Oh, I accidentally turned all the way around waiting for the lag.
Or a single week.
Why is there a railroad track?
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, fuck. Are you serious? So now we know why there's a can opener as part of his memorial shrine.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Did she even know he was down there? It seems like Grandma Edie knew because she's the one that's been making shrines for everybody. With the candles and the setup and the portrait and everything. That's all Grandma Edie's doing. So she knew at some point. Even if it was after the fact.
I'm
What?
sure my mom was trying to protect me.
That's just a painting. That's a painting in the doorway. Those are some pretty flowers, though. Oh, not to have real sunlight for 30 years? Are you kidding me? Barbara Finch, child star. Homemade weaponry, food of the world. Echoes from afar, the Finch curse. Okay, so a lot of the books in other places of the house were not these books. Spiritual Warfare, Cracking the Curse, Exorcism, The Dark Defense. So some of them believed in an amount of witchcraft. And it seems like Walter is concerned about this monster or curse that's following the family. Wicked. All these little details are so freaking cool. Alright. Let's head down the hatch. Let's see what we see now that it is past 2010. I have no clue what year it actually is. It's not 2005, I know that much. Down we go.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Maybe. Looks like he had a lot of build 'em things. Look, little action figures. They're teeny tiny.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What else didn't she tell me? Right? Like, this house has so many secrets.
she was hiding.
Is that a garbage dump?
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Admirable. Admirable. I don't know, your mom didn't want to talk about any of it. It just seemed to have left you feeling uncomfortable. There's still so many supplies here. Like, he lived down here for 30 years and there's still more than enough food.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Did her mom even know Walter was in the basement though? Like, real question. What do we have here? We are not going to walk down the middle of the train tracks. Ah, there's the light at the end of the tunnel. That's just blackness over that way.
Only one of us left. Or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Oh,
Maybe we
fair.
believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
another homage to Walter. It's unsettling, but there's nothing to read here. A lot of these shrines have a book or something to read, and this one just has a lot of details, like the truck, everybody on the train. I'm guessing like these are family members, because like that one looks like they could be Barbara, the one in the middle. Wild. And how did a train... What happened to the train tracks? Like, where did that... Oh. Can I even go over there? Lag, lag, go away, come again a different day. Hey, hey. We're back. Oh, okay, there's a path over here.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Random chair in a tree. That's normal.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
That's a depressing thought, Edith. Just saying. It's a little depressing. Solar lights are coming on.
But
And we
that's
saw...
not your family.
We saw the top of the totem pole in the basement during the sequence with the comic book. So we know when Barbara was alive that was still being worked on, and now here it is just completely collapsed on the beach. And Walter at like 12 every day there was shaking, and he thought that was the monster, but like obviously that was the train going by, right?
And the history you're a part of.
And eventually the train stopped running because the shaking stopped. Oh. I mean, the letters drew my attention to right here, but it doesn't seem like that's something that we need to pay attention to. That's a beautiful beach. Oh, check out the moon and the cloud lighting. That is amazing. I love it so much. Wow. Big family. Big, crazy home with secret doorways. And of course, the family has secrets. Like, and it seemed like her mom was the most...
Feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yes. The mom wanted to keep the most secrets, her and the grandfather. But Grandma Edie liked telling
When these stories believed them.
other
For
stories.
what that's worth.
Yeah, it does sound like these people in these stories believed. My goodness. Wow. How nice would it be to have a house like this, though? Like, you got your little shaded spot where you can sit out and watch, where you can go out on the beach and be in the sun and watch. Let's go this way. What's over here? There's a fire pit even. That's cool. That's the whole house. We haven't been to the upper floors yet at all. It's still locked. So I wonder if we'll be allowed up there at some point. Or if maybe I missed a secret. I might have missed a secret. It's very possible. Okay, so let's go over here and head to those stairs over there. I can't really run in this game, so we're just enjoying the scenery. It looks like there's a buoy out there, or some kind of light with some kind of broken thing out there. I don't know what that is. Is it a ship? I do not know. I do not know what that is. Up the stairs. Gotta go up, up, up the stairs. Going up, up, up.
And when history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
There's just a boat jutting out of the side of the house. There's just a boat jutting out of the side of the house. What the heck? It's getting awfully dark.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yeah, that happens. Kerosene lamp. Like.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh. Your family, apparently.
It's
Family with a
embarrassing
lot of
for me to
loss.
admit this, but
Oh, I got
cemetery
chills.
may be more uncomfortable than the human one.
Well, I don't know, Edith, born in 1999, if you ever read or watched Stephen King's Pet Sematary, but yeah. I mean, I think it's really sweet that there's a pet cemetery, but it would be chilling. Like, I do have chills.
Two had been my fault.
Burpee, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. That's beautiful. Rest in peace, gerbils. Cat. Tucker, Coco, Zoe. You had a bunny. A whole headstone for a fish. Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy. So these were everybody's gerbils, apparently. Shotzi, Shadow, Oliver, Bob. Quite a few rabbits and fish. Christopher, from 1942 to 1947, a fish that lived for 5 full years. Bailey, 1958 to 1972, good old dog. We got one that's fallen over on the frog here. Don't know who that was.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Well, Edie is very good at making memorials, I've noticed. Like, I like how Edie deals with loss and grief, personally. From 1917 to 2010, so she basically lived 100 years, 93 years. And, oh, Sven died early, when he was like 50. Look, Edith's, all of Edith's little shrine candles. There's Walter. Look, there's a little person. Look, there's a little person in the cave hole in the eye hole, and part of me wants to believe that looking through that eye hole will reveal a secret, but it's not letting me do that. There's Barbara's with her child star. She lived about 20 years. 16, 20 years.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, Edie was very artistic, though. Like, she's not afraid of the past. Not trying to bury the past.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Is that the first house that Odin built? Because Edith said earlier that Odin had built the original house and died with it. Cool. How do I... It's not very clear, is it? There we go.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
The buoy is by the old house. I thought it was like a broken ship or something. Look, it looks so cool. Like I like the pointed tower and the fact that it's leaning over. One of the windows looks like an eye, and then the broken spot in the middle looks kind of like a mouth. So it looks like a cyclops, like leaning to the side, going hi. Weird. What a I love this game. I don't know how much more of it there's left, but I really love it so far. Speaking of which, I think we're going to cap today's stream at 3 hours. So we have another half hour to explore everything. And if we don't finish the game today, we'll pick it back up on Thursday. Thursday, the 10th of November. This stuff is so cool though. Like, to spend all the time mapping and adding the texture and all of the resource elements to like, this game has left me more speechless than I thought it would.
The more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh yeah?
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
75 to 77. Ooh, 2 years. 69 to 82. Almost 20 years. DH says, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. Have you ever played this game? Someone who popped into chat earlier said that it's something he always wanted to play, but that he hadn't yet. This has actually been in my Steam library for over a year. I've just been waiting for the right time to play it. No, you never got this one? That's fair. Sam lived to be just 33 years old. So yeah, everyone in this family dies young as fuck. There's more to the graveyard. Here's Milton. Milton went missing. That's why they don't have a day of him being dead. He went missing when he was 11 years old in like 2003. And he painted a bunch of... He painted a lot in black, like little things throughout the house, especially in the hidden areas. Who's Sanjay Kumar? We have not talked about a Sanjay Kumar. Everybody has been a Finch.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Edith did lose... Yeah, Milton went missing. Lewis died. All pretty young.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Yeah, fair. They always hoped that they would find him, but they never did. And Lewis died in 2010. I don't know how long ago that was in game. But there's that. Oh, nice little bench with a beautiful freaking view of the land. Like this
Things I wish I could ask my mom now.
right?
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
That's probably easier than telling you and putting her own idea on the matter. Wow, this house is so big. Like, when we first walked up to this huge house, I was thinking of, like, in the Harry Potter universe, completely ignoring the creator. The house looks a lot like how I imagined the Burrow to look for the Weasley family, because it's just a bunch of rooms stacked on top of each other, built in an insane way. Like, the house is crazy big.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Edith, you're 22 weeks pregnant. This is news. Excuse me. Excuse me, last living Finch, you are pregnant? And we're climbing on a roof. What? There's a kayak.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Perhaps. Tell us more. When the lag goes away, hey, hey, lag, go away, hey, hey, I'm gonna make a chant that makes the lag go away. Milk bottles for birds? Birdhouses? Or is it supposed to be like a wind chime kind of deal? I think it's birdhouses. Yeah, it's birdhouses. Clever use of half-gallon bottles, though, to make birdhouses like that. I must be getting to something close. The lags are getting more. Open sesame!
They were both pretty intense.
Both Sam and your mom were intense, eh? Oh, there's a lot in here. Looks like he definitely was in the military.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yes. Every human being, as far as I understand, has some kind of fear. Well, it's kind of relieving that, like, Sam eventually got his own room, because what we saw is that he had a room that he was sharing with his dead twin brother. And I can't imagine the effect that has on one's psyche. Is this his photo room, perhaps? Feels like there'd be a lot of asbestos in here. Just an open window. Central cooling, perhaps? You know what? I think before we go further down this way, I'm going to finish exploring the rest of the room. And then we'll come back to this little area here. So let's finish exploring the whole room first.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Well, when your twin brother dies early on, you might do the thing. Wow. There's military stuff. What are the books about? Prone, Goblins and Ghosts roleplay manual. Yes, Sam played Dungeons and Dragons as far as I'm concerned. It's officially headcanoned. He was a Dungeons and Dragons player. Red Flag Herring. Returning Home. Hunker Down. Great American Poetry. The Constitution for Kids. So yeah, he was more of a politics guy of the family when it comes to the book selection in his room. Because every room pretty much kind of tells a story about the person with which books are available. Who is Kay? To Kay Finch. Airline ticket. He had various necklaces. That's cool. Little perfume. Must be Kay's box of stuff. Empty drawers. Okay, let's go read the diary then. That's sitting on the memorial shrine. Because everyone in the family has one of these so far. That must be Sam. Who dat? What's that?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Do I have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn.
Oops.
Shooting is strongly encouraged.
It is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Where Where's Dawn? Can I adjust the settings at all? Oops. Where is Dawn supposed to be? Also, it's raining, which is making me feel like I have to hurry. Can I... Ah, here we go. Look at me! She is so unimpressed.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
What's that? Let me zoom into that one, please. Let's get a clear photo of that. Whatever that is. There she is.
Forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I think Dawn is Edith's mom. So we have that.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
I'm sure Sam would be delighted for you to take pictures, Dawn.
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Oh, we're dealing with the lag again? And honestly, it's not that bad to be dealing with the lag. Compared to trying to figure out a maze while dealing with the lag. But I gotta do some computer cleanup at some point. There we go. There's a picture. There's some memories. Dad using the toilet.
Hey,
That's a keeper.
Take a picture of the coffee mug, but I'm sure there's something else to take a picture of.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
No, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Just chill out, Dad. Stop being so serious all the time.
Truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Nah.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Guys, Don.
Is that a white deer? Is that like an albino deer? That's kind of cool.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of him.
A shot of what? What am I taking a picture of?
Dad,
Oh, I see.
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
She doesn't want to kill animals.
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Ah.
Shot, Don.
Wow. The timing of the shot. And she's not happy with it. And I don't blame her. She doesn't have to be happy about it.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
She is traumatized right now. She doesn't need your pride. She needs your hugs, my dude. Hug your child.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, I see.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. No. No.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Right? That's awful! My heart is broken. He got Mufasa. I appreciate you, Gage. Deer's like, nah, it's cool. It's cool. I get it. It's cool. I'm just dead. Ha, gotcha. Okay, I was having a little trouble with the controls closing that there. Holy balls. That was something else. This whole family. Wait, is that Bacardi? Anyway, moving on. We're gonna go through this little hole, see what's at the other end, and then we might be at our 3-hour limit for today. Meal ready to eat. Yeah, okay. So this family's stocked up on food. Kind of like...
Died. My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah. Brothers, dads, children. Like, everybody died, and I forgot what I was just saying. Finch control. I think those Calvin's. Calvin liked space. What's in here? Open sesame. Oh, baby Gregory died. Right. At the cemetery. Saving. It's saving now. And we're at about the 3-hour mark. So as much as I've enjoyed and loved having all of you here and appreciate so much everybody who's been lurking and chatting and just popping in and out, we're going to call that for the end of stream today. And then pick up on Thursday where we left off. So... we are now in the just chatting section. I'm going to quit the game so that things will run a little more smoothly. You have a good evening too, Gage, and I'll definitely hit you up on Discord to talk about how to get 7-zip to work. Sometimes I'm just really stupid with tech. Sometimes I have the strangest luck with tech, so we'll figure out which one of those it is. So our schedule for November is we're streaming Thursdays and Sundays in the afternoon, evening time. We don't have a specific time, so we do our best to post in other communities that allow self-promo and to post on our socials, which we do have only Twitter, which may or may not last long for our socials at the moment. We're working slowly but surely on building our own Discord community. Takes a lot of energy. So we'll see you Thursdays and Sundays. We're going to keep playing What Remains of Edith Finch. And after this, we plan on starting Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice, which we're very excited for. A lot of people have said that they absolutely love that game and that they think it's super worth it. So that's all of the announcements I really have for all of you. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's send some love. Figure out a raid message real quick. What is our raid message? Invading. No, wait. Who needs sanity when you've got Xanity? It's okay to be egotistical in a raid message, right? So feel free to copy and paste this if you want to be part of the raid. And we're gonna find somebody. I swear we're gonna find somebody. Although I don't see a lot of people that I am familiar with. Let me check. Let me check. I like rating people that I've definitely watched and talked to before, rather than just being that strange person rating with a bunch of people you don't know. At the same time, though, you gotta work with the time that you got. Gonna hop off Twitch for a while. It was good having you, Gage. Thank you so much for coming by. Take care of yourself. And I'll hit you up on Discord later. Let's see. We're gonna find somebody to raid. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Let's raid. Let's raid Jay Britton. I have not introduced myself to him, but I've been following him for a while. I think we were introduced to him through Wakey. And if you haven't seen Wakey, do definitely check out It's Wakey on Twitch. He is super chill, very good at keeping up with not only the game, but chatting with the other people in his chat. Thank you for the emojis, Gage. Okay, the raid message is up, right? Right? Are we raiding? Yes, we're raiding. Haha. We're gonna take our tiny, tiny little crew and we're gonna go say hello. So thank you all for coming to stream today. It was a pleasure having you. It was a blast playing this game with all of you. Please have some water, stretch, take care, get a snack. See ya.